and welcome to the Jars Gaming Podcast, where we talk about the rise of Nintendo and what this great gaming franchise has in store for us in the future of gaming, and of course the country from which it was born, Japan. I'm your co-host, Roan Fern, and I'm joined by Elijah Turp. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. We mentioned I think last time that it was going to be us two because Judah's traveling down south.
Yeah,
So
I think he's in Woking. Don't know. He's somewhere
yeah,
down there, Kent, Woking,
yeah,
one of
yeah,
those areas. Yeah,
yeah,
he's seeing family, I believe, because it's his birthday. Obviously, this weekend. Very
yeah,
exciting. He'll be 19.
yeah.
So
Well, I've only got one thing in my talk about, but you've got quite a lot, or a fair amount in yours. So, do you wanna say how you been? What's been going on?
yeah. I've been busy. So last week, Saturday, I had a police assessment day. So
Police
trying
assessment
to
day.
join the
What's
City of
that?
London Police. A big deal. Big thing. Had to do interviews and assessments and um, applications before that day anyway, and then that day was additional. So it's a fitness test. You had to run around
Right.
uh, within a certain amount of time, and it gets faster and faster and faster. You've got to try and beat the beeping noise. Um,
Oh, like the beep test.
yeah, like you're doing PE like back in secondary
Yeah,
school like that. Yeah, but like way longer. It was like
yeah,
3 or 4 minutes, and it got pretty fast. Um, and then there's maths test, English test, situational awareness test. So it's like, what would you do in this situation, or
yeah.
this about policing and whatnot. And then interviews with a couple of policemen, and then you're free to go home. They take your DNA as well, took your fingerprints, they stick a swab in your mouth, they cut your hair and get a bit of strand of your hair, so they can clone me now. That's great.
Only a bit though, right?
Only a little bit, yeah. It was just literally like 2 strands of hair.
All right, that's fine.
It was interesting. It was a new experience, but I think it went relatively well. So hopefully, hear back from them with good news. If not, then that's fine, because I'm also applying for the fire brigade in London,
Oh,
which I
nice.
also had tests for last week. Well, actually, this week on Monday
Were
I
they
did
were
them.
they similar? Were they similar tests?
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same with maths, English, and then the interviews aren't yet. The interviews will be in a couple of weeks, I think. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, but
Were
just
you doing it with other people or by yourself?
for the fire brigade one by myself. It was online tests,
Yeah,
so they just send you a link and you join like a little Zoom thing, and they
yeah,
just
yeah,
watch you to make sure you're not cheating. But for the police thing, it was loads of people, and
yeah.
it's not just for what I was applying for. There are other people who are applying for different things, and they all kind of were tested on the same day to kind of make the most of it. So
Yeah.
it was intimidating, but once you focus on like, okay, just focus on yourself, focus on the people judging you, not the other candidates, then it becomes easier. But yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah, like not comparing yourself to the
yeah.
rest of the.
It's hard as
Yeah,
well because I was put first for everything. 'Cause usually, I get to sit around and speak to them first, but this time I was the first one to do the test, first one to do the interview, first one for the fitness. So I was first every time, so I didn't get to ask anyone like, "Oh, how was it?" I was the one people asked me like, "Oh, how was it?" So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
no time to prepare really. And then for the fitness as well, everyone's in the same room, so they're all watching you. So if you fail, like they're all just like,
Oh wait, so you do the fitness like one by one, but everyone's there watching.
yeah, it's like I think they did like 3 at a time or 4 at a time for the fitness, but everyone is just surrounding you in a circle and they watch,
Oh,
and it's just the pressure is just
so it's not actually like the beep test where like everyone's doing it at the same time.
no, it's like just in groups. They go, okay, you guys first, and you guys, and you guys, but it's really small groups, and everyone is just staring at you, like nervously waiting for their turn. So
But
yeah,
it isn't actually the fitness grand pacer test. It's literally
no.
recording.
It's like a police alternative for that. But no, there's
Ah,
no
right.
voice meme or anything like that.
There's
It's
no,
just it's
there's
just
no
um
point.
it's just the bloke going run, or he goes, you're too slow, too fast, do this, do that.
Oh, what, so the bloke shouted.
Yeah, he's shouting at you. Yeah,
Oh, right.
mm.
Um, but yeah, no, I remember the the beep test used to be killer in school. I remember
Yeah.
if it was PE and they said, right, this week we're doing the beep test, everyone was just like, I mean, there was people who loved it and there was people who hated it as well. I feel
There's
like some
yeah,
people liked it.
there's always like the athletic guy who just loves PE, and then everyone else is like, oh, PE. I feel like that's what like all the schools I went
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I had like one friend who really was good at everything, and he loved PE, and everyone else was like, oh no, like just terrified of having to do it again. But yeah, I feel like it's like in every school, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah. Well, that's certainly interesting. I didn't realize you were doing any of that.
yeah,
Um,
busy trying to make a career, make a living, but yeah.
yeah.
Also, also quickly, I'm
Oh,
gonna start making videos again because now that I've done all that,
nice.
and I was looking after family for a while, but now that it's all done out the way, I'm just waiting on results. So now I can finally put my effort back into music and YouTube and the things that I really, really enjoy. So good, 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 good.
That's good. Yeah. What type of videos?
I have some ideas. So obviously making music, talking
Yeah.
about music, like doing covers. I have a drum kit in my room. I'd like to actually make some drumming videos because I'm a drummer, and like no one knows that because I've made no drumming videos.
No, I
So I'd
didn't.
like to do that, and then some like random videos. Judah keeps telling me to stream, and I'm thinking
I
maybe.
mean, it streaming's it's either it's if it's for you then
Yeah,
I feel like it's for people who because not everyone like some YouTubers don't fit the streaming like
yeah,
thing,
yeah. I
but
think I'd have to
so
try it and then see. Maybe,
yeah.
maybe not. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can always try it out. There's no harm in trying it,
I
but
just, I
um,
just noticed because it's gonna be video as well. For those of you on the YouTube channel, you'll see this video. You'll see Rowan's beautiful profile picture on the screen. So
wait, will they see that?
yeah, it's me on the left and then you on the right. It's your
Oh wait,
picture.
I can only see you.
Oh yeah, no, I've made it so it's both of us. So
Wait, but I thought that I didn't. Wait. I thought it was gonna be like you and then my anime guy in the bottom right.
oh no, I'm not doing it like that. No, no, I haven't got the assets for it. So I was
Oh
just
right, that's
yeah,
well. If you, I don't know. I,
yeah.
I asked you yesterday, who do you think it is? And what did you say?
I said it was like just realistic Bart Simpson
Yeah,
cursed.
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
It's a realistic Bart
just it
Simpson.
looks
I think
so.
it's a.
Ugh.
I don't know.
The
I
mouth
think
as well.
I know. I don't know who made it. I don't know if it's AI or if it's like Photoshop or something.
It'd
But
be some weird Photoshop. Yeah, I don't know. It's
because I've
creepy.
seen people like do that, like
Mm.
make realistic. But I just thought it was funny. I've got it. You know the funny thing as well. I've got it because on at college we've all got we've got teams like a teams like thing.
Mm.
And we've all got our own Teams account, and I set that as my Teams profile picture. So every time I join a meeting, it's up on the big screen, like where everyone can see in the room.
This is why I never set a profile picture. I always thought it was weird, like when I was in a Zoom call or a Teams meeting for
Yeah.
work or for school or college, whatever, and there'd be like some people who have a picture and some people who don't. I never put one though. I always thought it would be like I'd stand out too much if I had a picture.
Oh yeah,
Is-
everyone. I think most people, because my friends have put like realistic Angry Birds as theirs
okay,
as well.
right, yeah.
People just got like realism stuff.
Mm.
This
And
is
yet your
insane.
teacher just doesn't question it. They're just like, yeah, sure.
No, because before that we were all Pepe the Frog, and
Okay.
I think he said, oh, there's a lot of frogs on the screen, but apart from that, I mean, I thought he would. I thought he'd say like, oh, who's got these set like, but no, he's fine with it. But
Mm.
yeah, I didn't realize they could see it.
Yeah, they can see it. Yeah, it's great.
I didn't realize.
uh, right. Well, how was your week been? What have you been up to?
Well, yeah, it's been all right. It's not been that eventful. But I've started playing. We talked last time about Pokemon Go,
Mm.
and I've started playing it again because what I did was I like to go out on walks
Mm.
just around the village, and I thought, I should open Pokemon Go while I'm doing this. Just there's no harm in doing it. So I did it. Right, I opened it, and it's been good. I mean, just walking around I mean, surprisingly, like I feel like every area has got like at least a few people who play because I saw like a raid happening at like Village Hall.
Mm.
So there's people who play it like everywhere, really. It's still like a big game.
Mm. Like, so you're seeing like the different teams are active in your area.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
there
okay,
was
yeah.
some guy who had his Pokemon at like a gym,
Mm.
and then it always says like, "Oh, raid's happening at a local gym." But my only problem is I like the more like collecting aspect, like going to the Pokestops and stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but the only issue with that is your bag gets full like really quickly because it can only hold up to like 400 items,
And you have
and
to
that
like pay real
includes
money to increase it, don't you?
and that yeah, that's the thing. You have to spend it's 200 coins
Mm.
to increase the capacity by 50, which
Right.
isn't even that much
I
if you
saw
think about it.
drama a while ago on like the Pokemon Go prices keep going up, like for buying coins, buying
Do they?
egg incubators, whatever it is. The prices keep going up for Pokemon Go, and I just thought it was weird. I don't know. And also, so we said last week we said it was at an all-time high, wasn't it, for like players.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, it's a smart marketing move, but at the same time, it's kind of crappy of them.
But the
But
issue is that it doesn't. Um, the issue is it doesn't like change. So when you, it's like say if you, it doesn't like change by item. So if you've got like four, because it's only like 400 capacity, I think.
mm,
If you collect 400 Pokeballs, your bag's going to be full.
right,
It
okay,
does it by like every single item. So
right,
it's not
yeah,
like you
yeah,
can have, which I think because I think there's another way of doing that where like you have like you only count like stacks of items instead of each individual one.
yeah. That'd be better.
That would be better.
Much,
I
much
feel
better,
like a
especially
lot
for
of
like
games.
for Pokeballs and stuff. Like you want to have lots of them, and
Yeah,
you also
yeah,
want to have
yeah.
the berries. You want to have different items. Like you need a lot of items. So
But
it's
that's the
kind of
thing is that I like the collecting it. Maybe if I like participated in like battles and stuff, I would use up like a lot more items and therefore
mm,
have more room. But I like the collecting aspect better.
yeah. I remember when I used to play it. I never actually enjoyed the battles. Like the gyms were okay, but it's just you just mash a button and then wait a bit and then
Yeah,
mash a
it's
button
not.
again. It's not
Yeah, it's not
actually
really like yeah.
Pokemon, or it's not fun to me. Same with like battling friends. I used to have like a few mates I play with, and we battle, but it's just mashing a button, and whoever has the highest level Pokemon wins. Really, it's not really fun. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there was this weird period of the game where for like um 5 days or a week, uh, rare Pokemon would just start spawn, or like Snorlaxes would just start spawn. Because in my area,
mm,
there's not really that many rare like Pokemon. I think I would need to go to like a busier area to
yeah, yeah,
actually do that. But for a while, there was, the weird thing was it was constantly nighttime. You know how it's like cycles.
yeah.
During the period, it was just nighttime. It was really, I don't know if it was a glitch or if it was like an event or something, but
Could have been
there
an
was just
event, maybe. Yeah.
a lot of Snorlaxes spawning.
Mm,
I caught like four Snorlaxes, like
nice.
um and one of them was level 1,400 and something, which is a high level. I mean,
Mm,
if I used him in battle, I'll probably win a lot of battles, especially. But then again, I see these people around like the same area with like actual good Pokemon as well. So I don't know. Maybe it's just like a spawn rate or something. I
I
don't
never
know.
understood like when you find a rare Pokemon as well, because you need candies to level it up or evolve it. You need so
Yeah,
many of
yeah.
them. I think sometimes I would catch like one really good Pokemon that I like, and I might want to level it up to train it or evolve it because it's a not evolved Pokemon, but I can't because I need more candies, but I can't catch any more because it's rare. So it's like
Yeah, because
the
don't
candies feel
don't
a
you
bit
get
dumb as well.
yeah to get candies? Don't you have to just catch more of that Pokemon?
Yeah, just catch more or sacrifice them to the professor or whatever it is. Um, Not sacrifice, send them
To
away
the
for research. You send them away. Um,
oh, and then he gives you
he gives you like
candies in
one or
return.
two, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not.
but you need like to upgrade like what's it called, a Magikarp into a Gyarados. You need like 400
Yeah,
candies.
it's so, like, and that's for a common Pokemon as well. Like for some other ones, it still is like 50 candies for a rare Pokemon. Like, and let's say you catch like one or two, you're not getting 50 candies, and there's no other way to get them. I think
Yeah,
there should be
because
more ways to get them.
I want like a Gyarados
Hmm.
because like Gyarados is a powerful as well.
Yeah, yeah,
And you can evolve from a Magikarp into a Gyarados, but it's like 400 like Magikarp candies.
yeah.
And like, how are you meant to? I mean, I don't know how many you get like per one you catch, but I
Hmm.
don't think it's that many.
No, definitely. I think you get like, again, it's like one or two if you catch one, and then if
So
you
you basically
trade it
need to
away,
be
you get the
playing
same.
like all day, every day for
Yeah,
like a month.
yeah. It takes a long time. That's a problem.
But what
Too
I
long.
find cool is just to round off this whole Pokemon Go thing.
Hmm.
What I find cool is in more like areas where there's water, you're more likely to find stuff like Gyarados and Magikarps,
Yeah, probably.
like
Yeah.
water Pokemon. 'Cause
Hmm.
I like the fact they've implemented that because it's already pretty cool that they've got the real world map. But like if you go near, like if you go to a beach, like in game, you'll probably find like a lot more water Pokemon, and that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually good. Yeah. I don't think that was always the case, was it? Because I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Because back when I like first started, you just find anything anywhere. But that's good that it's actually now accurate to where you are. Makes you actually travel more as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I've been up to. Um, that's pretty much it for my talk about. Anything else on yours?
No, I think we're good to check out the news. Yeah.
Oh, we're checking out the news. Cool.
Mm.
Right. Um, right. Let's go on to the first story then. So, story one is Discord reportedly removing servers and creator accounts for Switch emulators.
Mm.
Hmm. Right. Let's read this. Discord is reportedly removing servers for the Nintendo Switch emulators Suyu and Sudachi, while also completely disabling the accounts for their retrospective developers. As covered by The Verge, the developers for the emulators had received communication from Discord about how they were supposedly sharing content that violates intellectual property. In a statement provided to The Verge, Discord said that was a court-ordered injunction for the takedown of such materials, suggesting that the action is directly linked to the previous legal issues surrounding the Switch emulator Yuzu. Discord responds to and complies with all legal and valid Digital Millennium Copyright Act DMCA requests. In this instance, there was also a court-ordered injunction for the takedown of these materials, and we took action in a manner consistent with the court order. Now, what I find interesting about this is when I first read it, like for the first time, or like saw the headline, I thought it was like the people who ran the Discord servers taking them down, but it's Discord like themselves that
Yeah,
have taken
that's.
them down.
They must have like a deal with Nintendo or something, surely, because Discord, I don't think on their
Really?
own volition, would just be like, oh, emulators take it down. They have no reason to. Like,
Wait, they have a deal with Nintendo. Like, how would
I'm
that
saying they
work?
must have some sort of incentive elsewhere to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah,
Discord
definitely.
themselves have no reason to take down their own servers for an emulator. Like, they don't care. Why would they? They're not in trouble for it. So, surely.
Then again, wait, is it because like the DMCA thing, right? Because
Mm,
like if they've got like servers, I mean, I know it's not they're not the ones doing it, but if there are servers on their thing on Discord, and then surely that gets them in trouble and not the
but they
people who are.
have much worse servers. They have so many, like, 18 plus, just weird, wacky servers.
Oh yeah, no,
They're
they
like,
do, they do.
they don't take any of those down. So, I don't know. I feel like there'd have to be an incentive from somewhere else to do it.
But have they been?
Because those are the two emulators you named. Those are the two that are, like, being attacked by Nintendo previously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it makes me think, well, yeah, surely something's happening then.
Is he no? But are Discord like taking it down like out of fear?
Could
Because
be.
like
Mm.
because that's what happened to a lot of other. There was an emulator. Ah, I've forgotten the name, but there was a guy who said he was closing his emulator because of he wanted to spend more time with his family. But he'd
Yeah.
been doing the emulator for like 10 years before that.
Which, yeah,
So,
we all knew it was, it was because of Nintendo. He's too scared of what they
but he
might
didn't
do.
actually say that. That's the thing.
Well, yeah,
Like
but
he,
no one just quits, like, an emulator. To be like, oh, I spend more time with my family. Like,
yeah, but
it's an
plus, like if he
emulator.
wanted to do that, he could just say, "Oh, I'm not updating the emulator anymore, but I'm still going to leave it up for everyone to
Yeah,
use."
yeah, yeah.
If you that, because you don't have to take it down. So it
Yeah.
was definitely wasn't the reason. I don't know why he couldn't have just said, due to recent events regarding Nintendo taking down emulators, I have to feel like I have to take. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
why he felt like he had to cover it up.
That's just, it is choice, whatever, yeah. But with this, you're right, it could be actually Discord just trying to be cautious, maybe. Because, again, those two that you mentioned were previously, like, on the podcast, we mentioned before, that they were being attacked by Nintendo. So maybe Discord knows that. Maybe they're going, oh, okay, we need to be careful with these two. And so that's why they've taken it
Yeah.
down. It could be, yeah.
I mean, I'm not too sure. It doesn't really, it's not really said like why they have. I mean, it says, I mean, Discord of like the last bit I read was in like quote marks, and it says Discord responds to and complies with all legal valid DMCA requests.
Okay.
Um, but wait, DMCA request implies that Nintendo went to them and said
Yeah,
something.
yeah. That implies that Nintendo or DMCA or both, like some sort of copyright, something's going on, and they asked them to take it down. Then, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Mm.
honestly, I don't know the whole thing,
Well, it's a
but yeah,
shame that these
Discord.
emulators are being not only attacked by Nintendo, but their communities are being disbanded as well.
Yeah, I mean, you take down the emulators. That's I mean, that's still messed up in my
Mm.
opinion. Like, because but if you want to do that, fine. But why go to Discord and
Yeah,
try
like
and
the
get rid of?
emulator's already down. Why would you go to the creators and their community and be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you,
it's
you
just
guys can't
people
have this
talking.
either." Mm.
So you can't talk about the emulators anymore because that's all Discord. That's pretty much like what Discord servers are. They're just a
Yeah,
community of people who are all interested in a particular subject.
yeah,
So
yeah,
why people who are interested? What, you're not allowed to be interested in
yeah. I don't know.
emulators? It's very
That's
weird. I don't know. I mean,
it's a
there
bit
might
a
be a
bit too
follow.
far to be like, "Oh yeah, take down the server as well." It's like a WhatsApp group chat. Like you're not gonna. Nothing goes on there. You're not gonna. There's no need to
Exactly.
go that far. But
I
oh,
mean,
what's
there
done is
might be
done,
a
I
follow up
guess.
to this soon. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah. We'll have to see.
because yeah, we will. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, story two. We talked about this story like in a previous one. No, well, not the same one, but we talked about this, and it's the Minecraft movie. Now, did you know that there was a Minecraft movie being made?
I did. I saw some sort of article a while ago. Something about
Yeah,
Jason Momoa or whatever his name is. Um, the Aquaman guy. That's all I know
yeah. I think he's involved. But
though. Mm.
we'll read this. It pretty much confirms it.
Mm.
Um, In January, there were reports the Minecraft movie had cast actor and musician Jack Black as the famous character Steve. Yeah,
Mm.
he's Jack Black's playing Steve, apparently.
I don't know if I can really see that.
I don't
Um,
know, but yeah, we'll talk about it after we finish the
yeah.
article. All right. Now, in an update, this has seemingly been confirmed by the man himself, who has also recently starred in Kung Fu Panda 4 and last year's hit, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, voicing Bowser. In a brief video clip on Instagram, Black sings a song about a double rainbow before walking into a trailer featuring a Minecraft movie sign on the front of it with the title Steve. Just last week, the Minecraft movie reportedly wrapped filming. The same update featured a photo of Jack Black alongside Jason Momoa, who is apparently the lead of this new movie and has previously starred in films like Aquaman. Minecraft is scheduled to arrive in cinemas on the 4th of April, 2025. Yeah, so back
Okay.
to the Jack Black. We'll like take one bit at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
Back to Jack Black as Steve. Um, what do you think? Is that the right? I mean, it
I mean,
depends.
it depends on his role, like what he does in the movie. Because if he's not a lead role, it said Jason Momoa was the lead role. If Jack Black's just like a side character, then fine. I have doubts about the movie itself, like making a Minecraft
Yeah,
movie, and Steve isn't the main character. Like I don't know what it's gonna be like.
Steve. Wait, what'd you say?
Steve isn't the main character.
In Minecraft?
Yeah, it said Jason Momoa is the lead actor, and Jack Black is Steve. So
Ah,
that means
yeah,
Steve
but
isn't the.
Steve is the main character of the Minecraft game, though.
Yeah, but not the movie apparently. That's what I'm saying. It's weird to
Yeah,
have
why?
the main character of the game not being the main character of the movie. But I'm still also wondering, what is the movie going to be? There's not
I
much of
honestly
a
don't know
story
because
in
Minecraft
Minecraft.
is more like a sandbox
Yeah, yeah. You
style
just do
game. I
what
mean,
you
the
want.
only story we've seen is the Minecraft Story Mode game.
But that's completely different, really, isn't it? That's just
I know, and
way.
that's completely different. But that's like the most we've seen about like story
Yeah.
wise. But I mean, it's easier to make a movie about Super Mario Bros. Because that's got a story behind it. I mean, they didn't
Mm.
really stick to the story like from the game,
Yeah, they changed
but
it quite a bit, but still, there was
they changed
enough
it.
material to work with. Whereas
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
Minecraft, I'm not sure. Like, is it just going to be a dude exploring a world?
I
And
mean,
then that's the whole movie? Like, what is it?
he's all, I mean, I imagine he's gonna fight the Ender Dragon.
Yeah, but like, if it's just like. Because the Minecraft world is very empty, it's very lonely. So, like,
Yeah,
making a movie, like, is there going to be like 3 actors in it and that's it? Like, what's it? I'm
yeah.
just.
I mean, I'm assuming Alex is gonna be there as well.
Yeah, yeah, probably, yeah. I just.
But
I
wait,
can't.
what's gonna happen? Like, because is it gonna like? There's not a story to Minecraft, right? But how you play Minecraft is you get into a world. First thing you do, you get wood,
Mm.
right, with your fist, and then you make that into a crafting table, and then you eventually start mining, and then build another portal, go to the Nether, and then is it gonna? Are they gonna try and follow that? Because are they just gonna like see Steve just come across a cave and dig his pickaxe into the thing, and it's all dramatic and it's diamonds and stuff, and I honestly can't see how it would work if they.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't watch that. As much as I love Minecraft, I would not watch that movie. It just sounds boring. Like,
Because you
why
know what?
why watch it when you could just play the game?
if
Like
they
there's,
do that, you know what's going to happen next because you've played the
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. But also, it's like nothing will be unless they add something new. It's not going to be surprising. It can't be like, oh no, the Ender Dragon. Like we've all seen it a million times. We know what it is.
Exactly.
We're not going to be
If
surprised and shocked by it. Like I don't know.
if he goes into the end, we're not going to be like, oh, I wonder what's in here.
Yeah, it's not about oh creepy Enderman. It's going to be like oh cool, it's an Enderman. That's
I
it.
mean,
You know.
I think we discussed this before. It's going to have to be animated, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
live action.
It will probably be like a green screen film where the actors are in front of a green screen and everything else is CGI'd. That's what I think it will be.
Wait, what?
That's what I imagine. Because you're not gonna. It's not gonna be a live action.
No, no. But you mean the actors are going to be actually acting in the thing?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Because I saw.
Wait.
Well, no, I saw an image before. Call me crazy. I saw an image before, and I had Jason Momoa, like as a person, in the Minecraft world, like as like a human, but then in the blocky world. I don't know.
That makes no sense
I know it makes no sense,
whatsoever.
but that's what was in my head for some reason because I saw that image.
If that's how they do it, it's just going to seem like a meme the whole way through, surely.
Okay, it makes a
You've
lot.
got,
It makes a lot more sense to have, yeah, animated characters. Yeah,
it does,
yeah.
but the thing is that, like, are we just going to have Jack Black in a blue shirt and jeans?
That's that's what I was thinking. I was imagining that, and I was like, that's not gonna work at all.
It's not going to work. I mean, they can give him a haircut and, like, but no.
No, no. All right, yeah. So animated, yeah. Okay, makes more sense. Still,
I
still.
don't know. Okay, if it's that's really thrown me. If you've seen something that's like that, if that
I
could be
hope not. Now that you said animated, I realize like that's such a bad idea. I really hope that they just go
yeah.
animated and don't do that.
But at the
Um,
same time, it says in this article that they've wrapped filming.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You don't
Filming.
normally film when it's animated. You
If it's
animate it.
animated, you wouldn't be filming. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh
I don't
no.
know how.
I feel like I might be right, and I hope I'm not right now that I think about it. That's what I'm
No.
thinking. It'll be a terrible movie. But,
Well, you can't. You either animate it or you don't. It's not. It's one or the other. You can't
mm,
go. You can't do half and half. I mean, you can, but it will just look weird. You have what Jack Black in the blue shirt and jeans, and then he's in front of a
unless
green
they try and
screen
make it like realistic, so it's not a blocky world. It's like a normal world, but it
I
has
guess
like
so.
Minecraft mobs. I don't know. But then
But
that's
then it'll
just
just seem like a musical.
yeah. And that's just like oh well, it's cool, but it's not like
I mean, where they're gonna
interesting.
film it in like they'll just find a forest and then
Yeah, or like again, you could CGI like a fantasy forest hills, but it'll make it look like realistic. I don't know.
how is Jack Black Steve though? I don't understand.
I don't understand that.
I think they picked him obviously because he's Jack Black,
Yeah, and they thought
but like
maybe like
'cause
Steve will be the comedic relief of the movie, and like the main character is just like you, the player, and then Steve and Alex exist in the world as well. I don't know.
who's
I don't
playing
know.
the player then?
Jason Momoa,
Wait,
because he's
who
the
is he?
lead.
What's the character name?
I don't know. They haven't been told yet. We have no information, so
Oh,
we'll have
well,
to
it
wait
is.
and
It
find
is.
out.
It's still a year away, I guess. So, I
Yeah, well,
mean,
they say they've finished filming, so now it'll be down to the
finished,
editing, animating, whatever it may be. We'll have to just
finished
wait and
filming.
see, I
That doesn't
guess.
sound promising. They finished filming.
Yeah,
I don't know how Jack. That's my only problem. I don't know how Jack Black's gonna play Steve.
yeah, it won't fit at all.
Like, get
Because I'll just
who's
see
someone who
Jack. I
can
won't see Steve. I'll just see Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's why he. That's why he was alright voicing Bowser because it wasn't live action.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
even so, it could be like silly, and it just kind of worked anyway.
I mean, it couldn't have been live action anyway. The Mario movie.
Yeah. Could you imagine Chris Pratt with a Mario
Charlie
hat?
Day. Charlie Day and Dungar. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Seth
No.
Rogen just like hairy as Donkey Kong. Like that'd be so cursed. Oh, it is.
Oh my gosh. But yeah. Oh yeah. And that comedian who voiced Toad.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forget his name. That was so
Yeah.
weird. Like they had to make him shorter, and like
I think he did a good job to be fair.
he did a
voicing.
really he did a good job. Yeah. Anyway, but we're getting distracted.
But yeah. Let me Yeah. So this basically what this is about is he he put out an Instagram video like teasing like the movie.
mm,
Like there was a sign. He walked towards a trailer, which I'm guessing is like a caravan. Is
yeah,
that what they
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, and then it's had a sign on the front, like a Minecraft sign that said
Hmm.
Steve. So we know that he's playing Steve, but I just can't see how it's gonna work.
Hmm.
But because it says just last week the Minecraft movie reportedly wrapped filming. You
Yeah.
don't film if it's animated,
Yeah, and he
surely.
had a trailer as well.
A
You don't, if you're
what?
just doing voice acting, you don't have a trailer. You just come into a studio and voice act. Like
Yeah.
a trailer is for makeup and rest and all that stuff.
Wait.
For long days of filming.
Oh, right, that's what it's for.
Yeah, so he wouldn't. So that means. Oh no, that means he is actually acting.
How?
So it might be like a live action remake, or there's actual people and there's an actual world rather than blocky world. I don't know.
That's weird. I don't know. I mean, they might go half in and half out and have like the background as Minecraft and then real
That
people.
would be
But
too
in
weird. I
my
think they have to go
opinion,
full live action or full
yeah,
animated. They can't
in
have
my
half half.
opinion, you can't do that because then it would just seem like it's a meme, like the
Yeah,
whole
it would
time.
seem so
Because
out of
people have done
place.
that. Because people have done that in the past. They've green screened themselves into like the Minecraft world, and everyone's laughed
Yeah,
at it because it's funny.
it's a funny like
But
YouTube video. It will feel like a
yeah,
YouTube video and not a movie. That's the problem.
yeah,
So,
exactly. I
so yeah,
don't. I
okay.
mean, I can't wait really to see what it's like.
Mm.
I don't know if I'll go watch it in the cinema. Probably get it on
Probably wait.
H
Yeah,
HD today.
yeah. Just wait. Find it on a dodgy
Yeah,
website.
wait. Yeah,
But
dodgy website.
we'll
Yeah,
see. We'll see.
dodgy websites always come in.
Unless we have to talk about it on the podcast, in which case I'll do what I did for the
I mean,
Mario
I'm
movie,
sure.
and I'll go and see it alone with kids again in the cinema.
And then you'll be the only one left when the post-credit scene rolls around.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's how
Oh,
you're like, oh yeah,
mm.
we missed it. We missed the
Yeah,
post
yeah.
because we waited for it,
Mm.
and then it was just a scene of Bowser like playing the piano again, and we thought, oh, that's it, and then we left, but we didn't realize there was a whole other scene after that.
Yeah. I
And
actually
also, I don't.
forgot that existed. It was a Yoshi egg kind of cracking and
Yeah,
opening. Um, so there's going to be another Mario movie, I guess. Yeah.
there will be. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, but the thing is that like a load of people. This is what I don't get. Lots of people, like when the movie ends, they just get up and leave. They don't
Yeah.
wait for the post-credit scene, but there's most likely going to be a post-credit scene in like
Yeah,
most
yeah.
movies.
Like, and for
Like,
Marvel movies as well. I used to watch all the Marvel films back in the day when they actually were better.
yeah, and like,
But people would leave, and there's always a post-credit scene for Marvel films.
yeah, yeah.
Always. And it
And
always
the
teases the next thing. But they just
FNAF film had
get
one
up and
as
go,
well.
yeah, the FNAF, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I watched that. I went to see that, and I waited for the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
I mean, that the Final Freddy's movie was okay. I think they did well in terms of like the pizzeria and like the animatronics looked really good in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
opinion. Um, they definitely made it obvious that there was going to be a new another one after
They have
this.
actually. I was going to put it in an announcement, so we can say it now if you just quickly. It's not really an announcement, but they have announced a sequel for
Uh,
fall of 2025. So
wow. Do you think they'll use the same ones, or do you think they'll bring in like Toy, Bonnie, and like will they follow the games?
yeah, so they posted a picture on Twitter or something, and it showed Jim Henson's Creature Shop, which they make the animatronics, and they are
Yeah.
making the toy animatronics, and I think they're going to wither the ones they already have to make them look old and more scary.
That's good. I like that. I like the
Mm.
sound of that.
So it'll be like FNAF 2, which I think will be much better than
Do
the
you think
first
they'll
one.
get the same guy?
Yeah, he'll be
The
back.
guy
Yeah,
who played
I
the
reckon it'll probably be like, because there's still unanswered questions with like Abby. She could see them in her dreams. Why? They didn't ever answer that. So it's probably going to be, oh, she sees different animatronics at a different pizzeria, and then she runs off, and then Mike has to go and find her, and then
It's so
it
annoying
happens
though
again.
that I know this wasn't did you hear what like Markiplier said like after he revealed why he wasn't in it?
Yeah,
Basically said
because
he was filming Iron Lung.
yeah, yeah,
They approached him. They tried to make like they tried to like get him on it. They tried to make it work, but
mm.
their schedules just didn't align, which is a shame because he would have fit in so well.
But we
They had
have
Corey
this next
Kenshin.
movie. He can come in the next one. You know, we had
Yeah,
Matt Pat in this first one. We'll have Markiplier in the next one. It's
it
fine.
was so funny when Matt Pat like the whole cinema you could just hear people.
Yeah, yeah. I was with my friend watching it, and he was like, "Matt Pat, you're Matt Pat." I was like, "Yeah, it's Matt Pat," and he
Yeah, that
even said
everyone.
the line, "That's just a theory" as well. It, it was great. The whole
Like I
cinema.
watched it with my sister and she didn't know who it was, and I had to whisper that's Matt Pat. He's in
Right,
it too.
right, yeah, yeah,
That's why everyone's freaking out.
yeah. That was great.
But yeah, like Corey Kenshin was
Mm.
in the taxi, and
He
the
played his
post I
role
think
really well as well. That's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the post credits scene was I think he was in that as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, those that they pulled it off. I don't know how the Minecraft movie is going to pull it off, but I guess we'll see what happens next year.
Yeah,
I
we'll have
don't
to
know
wait and
if you,
see live action.
I don't know if you're going to go to see it.
Um, unless it's for the podcast, I will not see it.
Unless it's for the podcast, cool. I mean, we'll probably end up talking about like the ratings and stuff when the ratings come
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. But if Judah wants us to all watch it and come back and talk about it, then I guess we'll have to. So.
I really hope, like, just around I know we've been talking about it for a while, but one more thing.
Mm.
I really hope that it doesn't taint, because like the Mario movie, this is what the same worry that I had, right? Is I was thinking before it came out, if they make a bad film, then it will taint like the name Mario,
Yeah.
like the Emoji Movie, for example.
Yeah.
Like that was a train wreck.
Mm.
But the thing is that that's what I was saying. If they make a bad movie, then some people when they think of Mario, they go, "Oh yeah, that really bad film."
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
hope that they at least make a solid movie.
Because I think
But I
video
can't.
game movies have always sucked. Like for as long as I can remember, like the Assassin's Creed movie was garbage and it had so much potential, and all these other video game movies, they just sucked. The Mario movie was the first good video game movie, really. Like even like
Yeah,
Pixels, whatever that was called, that sucked as well. And then the FNAF movie, another good video game movie. So I'm hoping, with the Minecraft movie being the next big video game movie, it doesn't mess it up. Because
yeah,
if the Minecraft movie, if it messes it up, not only then are people going to look at Minecraft and be like, oh, it's that movie, like you said,
yeah,
but they
yeah.
will look at video game movies again and then be like, yeah, they suck. We're on a good streak. We have two good movies, which is like never happens in a row. So if we can get a third one, and then the next FNAF movie is good as well, that's like four in a row. So
Yeah, I can't see
I'm
them
hoping for that.
messing up the FNAF series. I think they've got it in the bag now.
Yeah, it's all really banking on this Minecraft movie in a way. So I'm just hoping it's not going to be crap because I just feel like it will. Live
I
action
know,
Minecraft is like,
like you said, like if it was animated, I'd have higher hopes if it was all
yeah, yeah,
animated.
yeah. But
And
live
if there
action,
was a
it's not even like
trailer,
that's not even going to be for kids really. Like kids would rather have an animated movie than a live
yeah,
action. So
I don't, I don't.
mm,
I mean, I feel like animation is the way to go.
yeah, but
Like the Zelda movie, for example. Like they're doing live action, but that's gonna work because Zelda will work in live action.
and there's so much lore in Zelda to like go into.
Exactly.
Again, in Minecraft, there's not that much lore, or like there is some
Yeah,
mysteries. But
but
even the Minecraft devs have said, yeah, we don't know the answer. It's just a mystery. You just figure out
there's
like
like for years people have been making like concept like Minecraft movie covers and trailers and stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Like I saw a really cool one the other day where it was like it said like the Minecraft movie and then it had like the Steve head, but half of it was Steve and half of it was Herobrine. It looked really really cool.
mm, mm.
But I don't know if Herobrine's probably not going to be
But
in
like
it.
the
But
animated, it had just so much potential if it was animated. Like I'm thinking
exactly,
back to like the Captain Sparkles old music videos. The
yeah.
animations were so good on those. Imagine that as a movie.
And that was back then. Think of how
Yeah, that was back
nice they
then
could make
for
it
like a
now.
3 minute YouTube video. Like a YouTube video.
Like they
For a
could make the
movie, they could
grass
make it
like
so
all,
much better. Yeah.
but they could make the grass all HD. They could make like
Yeah, yeah. Because that was like
it would be
6, 7, longer than that. Wait, so many years ago.
man.
Man.
I don't know. I mean, but like I think I don't know. Like you said, I'll only see it if
If we
we
have
can talk
to.
about it on the
But I mean, we'll see it
podcast.
afterwards anyway. But I'm saying I only see it in a
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
theatre if we have to. But yeah,
yeah. Well,
we'll
that
wait and
is
see.
that is the Minecraft. I don't have high hopes at all.
Mm.
But yeah, last story. This one's just a bit more like sort of novelty-ish. It says this controller has a screen, but don't expect a Wii U gamepad. Basically, this a new controller's come out for the Switch. Definitely not by them. It doesn't seem. Definitely a third party. But we'll read this and then say what we think. So. After 7 years, we have seen Switch controllers of all shapes and sizes, LEDs, glow-in-the-dark, Hall effect joysticks, the novelties go on. One feature that we were surprised to see on the recently revealed Manba 1 wireless controller was a screen on the controller. You'll have to watch the video for Alex's full rundown of everything that this controller has to offer, but in short, it's not a Wii U gamepad. The controller offers a lot of pleasing features like remappable buttons, replaceable faceplates, and those all-important Hall effect joysticks, but the screen itself feels a little useless. Serving only the controller itself, the screen is used for settings and that's it. No fun, custom displays, no game interactivity, nothing. If after hearing Alex's thought you want to find out more about the controller, you can do so on the Mamba website where it is currently available to pre-order for $70.
$70
$70
for a controller. Okay,
for a
well,
controller, and that's more expensive than an official Pro controller, right?
yeah, way more. I think an official one's like 50 quid, 40 quid,
50, yeah,
something
40,
like that.
50, something like that. 49.99
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
something. But it, like I said, the screen. Have you seen a picture of? You've not seen a picture of this, have you?
No. Let me.
Basically, the controller. It's called the Manba One. It's a very weird name. It's definitely not by Nintendo.
Mhm.
Uh, but it's like a controller, and it's just got like a tiny screen built in, like smaller than like an iPhone screen.
Right. And
Um,
what do you see on the screen?
just settings.
That's $70 for that.
$70 for that.
For a Switch controller with a tiny screen.
Yeah, but you don't even like. If you could see the game on it,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
But it's just like they said, it's just for settings.
That
Who
sucks.
cares?
Yeah, no one's gonna buy that, straight up.
How long does it take to go pause the game and go to the settings?
Yeah, like,
5 seconds?
not even that. Like, it's just one button and you're there. It's like, no,
Exactly. So
no, I think, like, no one, maybe like a few people, but barely anyone's gonna buy that.
no,
That's a
like
complete
the
waste
Wii
of
U
their
gamepad. I mean, the
time.
Wii U was a failure, but I still liked it. I got a
Yeah,
Wii
yeah,
U
yeah.
like near the release date, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Um, and I quite enjoyed it because it had good games on it,
Mhm.
despite it not selling very well.
Yeah.
Um, it had good games. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Maker, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It had like a lot of the things. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild came out on Wii U as well. A lot of people
Okay,
don't
yeah.
realize.
I didn't know
Um,
that, no.
I think it came out obviously towards the end of Wii U's lifespan,
Yeah.
but yeah, I liked the Wii U, and the whole no, the screen thing was like quite a like it was a new thing that they tried out,
Mm.
but it sort of did work because it sort of it made the controller, it made a difference because you couldn't have like the Wii U gamepad. Like on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for example, you could see like the mini map on it. You could choose to see the game on it. You could choose. It had like a lot of things you can do.
Yeah.
Mario Maker, you made levels using the gamepad, so it
Mm.
was very involved in like the Wii U. Like most games utilized it, but this is just this is just changing the settings. That's it. I
Useless,
don't know if
honestly.
I mean I don't even know how that would. Can you change the settings like while you're still on the game? Is that what this
Yeah,
offers?
surely you would still have to pause the game, so there's no point,
Yeah.
like, having... It's completely useless. Like, completely.
Hang on.
Genuinely.
I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna put a picture of it. Have you seen a picture?
No, I haven't, no.
I'll put a picture in the chat.
Mm.
Um,
I can put it on the
so
screen for those of you on
uh,
the YouTube.
um, yeah. So there it is in all its glory. It looks like an Xbox
Mm,
controller, kind of.
yeah.
Sticks look like Xboxy.
I could show it to the screen maybe, if you can see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there
There
you
you
go.
go.
It's,
That's It says
yeah.
pair mode and settings.
It's not great. Okay, to be fair, it looks cool, but it's
It does.
useless. And for 70 quid, no. Not,
You can tell
no.
it's high quality. That's not the
Yeah.
issue.
It's high quality.
Um,
That's probably why it's 70 quid, because it's high quality, but the screen, you don't need it. Like, if it doesn't
yeah,
do
like
anything, then there's no point.
I'd probably be more inclined to buy it if the screen wasn't there, because the actual shape and
Yeah.
controller is actually nice.
Remove the screen, bring the price down, and we'll buy it. Problem
Yeah,
solved, there
because
you go.
it looks like a high quality controller. I mean,
Mm,
if you look at other pictures of it as well,
mm.
um, it's got LEDs on the side as well. It's got like RGB. Look.
Right, yeah.
So I'll
And
put another one through that you can see the whole thing. It's got like rainbow like LEDs on the side. So get rid of the screen and I might be inclined to buy it.
yeah. Let's show the camera again.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
It looks cool, but like you said, you can see how many options there are on that screen. There's next
There's
to
not
none.
enough to warrant it being worth buying.
I mean, I'm guessing the screening is like what puts the price up there, and maybe the
Yeah,
LEDs.
definitely, yeah.
Um,
But no, it's just not worth
no,
it,
it's
no.
not. It's not worth it. So, I mean, if you're a collector and you've got money, to
Yeah.
spend,
If
to
you
earn.
if you have money and you don't care about spending money, do as you please. We're not telling you not to.
Also, it's $70. Is that like 62, 63, like
Yeah.
sort of
Unless
like
they localize it and still make it £70, which they sometimes
yeah,
do, which is
yeah, they
dumb.
sometimes
But
do though.
yeah.
But yeah, unless you're a collector, there's not really much reason to buy it. I mean,
Mm.
there's an official pro controller, like you said, it's way less than that.
Yeah, yeah.
So if the screen does nothing, that's the thing. You've got to make it do something for people to buy it.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Mm.
Like you said, it takes less than 5 seconds to go to the settings.
Yeah. I can't think of any way that actually becomes helpful, useful, or like
No.
giving you an advantage in any situation. I don't see. And surely it would have to
Um,
pause the game as well.
Yeah, like I said, surely
There's no point.
it can't
Yeah.
change like the whole code of the Nintendo Switch or the whole way the Switch operates.
Mm-mm.
You'd still surely have to pause it. You can't like
Yeah, yeah.
turn the brightness up and down. But again, who would want to do that? If you're playing Breath of the Wild, you've got your settings all like how you want them.
Mm.
Who's going to be playing Breath of the Wild and going, "Oh, I feel like changing my brightness"? No one.
Yeah, yeah. It's just.
But I guess I think it's time for an ad break. Sorry to interrupt the episode. I'm Roan Fern, the co-host of this podcast. If you're a regular listener to our podcast, you would know that me and Judah love to hear from our community. Every single week, we read out your comments and questions on the podcast. One viewer wrote in telling us how they found their wife directly through the popular 3DS game, Pokémon X. Bloody hell, you don't hear that every day. You can become that viewer by writing into our podcast email, jrsgaming135@gmail.com. That is jrsgaming135@gmail.com. I know all of you hate ads, so on with the show. And we're back from the ad break. That was a lovely ad. Loved it.
Love the ads, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Probably me. But
Yeah, it'll be
not,
you, yeah.
Not got any sponsors yet. But announcements we said previously. FNAF sequel announced.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Not much else really about it yet, other than it'll be based off FNAF 2, so cool.
And we have a question. We have a question of the week.
Mm.
Would you like to read it?
Yes. Serenic from Nepal asks, to the podcasters, what is the exiting goal of this podcast for the future? Any big happenings coming up?
I think he meant to say exciting.
Maybe. Perhaps. Yes. The goal. So the goal of the podcast for the future. What's coming up?
Right. That's a good question. Thank you, first of all.
Well, I know I said to Judah before, try adding a new segment to the podcast.
We're going to change the plan soon.
Yeah.
So maybe instead of having 3 news stories, we can have 2 and then a separate segment. Or we can just straight up add a new one. I don't know what's
yeah.
do. But I think we were going to have one about like lore of like video games or something.
Mm-hmm.
I
also said to Judah, you know how like, do you watch Trash Taste? Trash Taste?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, they have specials on their YouTube channel, like a Trash Taste special. I can't speak. Trash Taste special, where they will do a video, just like playing a game or going to some activity or something. And I said to Judah, maybe sometime you could have that for the podcast. So rather than have your JR's gaming channel, you could just make a video and have it be a JR's gaming podcast special, like a special episode or something like that. So that could happen in the future.
Yeah, we could, and it would make a change as well from the standard layout that we do every week. I think he also said we're going to try and get more guests on episodes.
Yeah.
Because we've got like a number of people to like come on for like a guest, but it's just like because some of them are from different countries and stuff, so it's hard to.
Yeah, it's the planning and the making sure you're both free as well.
Yeah, I mean that's why the Christmas special. Oh gosh, the Christmas special. That's why that was so hard to get everyone involved, because we had a number of people who couldn't be on.
Yeah.
Because of the time and stuff. But yeah, gosh, that was. I mean, it got cut short, didn't it? The Judah's OBS.
Yeah, the recording got cut. Thing is though, the people didn't miss much, because the thing that was cut short was a quiz that didn't go very well. We were just
I don't think
drinking too much and then having a quiz, and then we said goodbye.
I don't think I was normal like by the end of it. I don't think
No,
any of us were.
none of us were, honestly.
Because I kept getting more Advocat, which is 17% volume,
Right.
which you can understand how that works. But like I think I said you won the quiz, and I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
started saying you cheated,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
random, even just out of nowhere.
No, because the thing is, right, I did cheat. I looked up one question, and I gave you the answer that was online, and then you said it was wrong. So then we had this argument that, like, your quiz is wrong, because I looked it up and got the right answer. And you guys said, no,
Well,
it's
no,
this,
because
it's this. But I'm like, no, Google it. You'll find a different answer. I'm like, no,
no,
it's this,
because
it's this.
we did Google it to get the answers, obviously.
But I just Googled it then, and
What
it,
question was that?
it was something
We
about,
can't
like, the
remember.
year that Mario came out or something like that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Googled it, and then it's there everywhere. It was the same answer. But you guys marked the
No,
correct
well,
answer as a different
no.
one.
But when we were sorting out the quiz, we had like a little like half an hour meeting like to sort out the quiz,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, that's what we did. We said, oh, what questions do we do, and then looked them up. Well, how else do you think we got the
Would it,
answers?
maybe you just made a mistake in the like the selecting
I
of the
guess
right
so. I
answers.
mean, like,
Because I
yes.
looked it up and it was the right answer. I was so confident when I said it. I was like, yeah, this one. And you're like,
Yeah,
wrong.
but you
I was
you
like,
also
excuse me?
but you also outed yourself by saying you looked it up.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have said
That was
that.
against the rules. Wait,
Yeah.
but was that after you did it and you were like,
No, I
oh,
said
that
it
doesn't
as
sound
we went
right.
along. And then everyone was like, deduct the point, deduct the point. He's cheating. And I still won, even with deduct the point. So,
You still want it with Dr. Point like Tommy
yeah.
Fury.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, that was fun. It was like 2.5 hours, but it got cut down to like an hour and 50
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the OBS. I mean, it made it easier for me to timestamp, so I guess that's one good thing.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was looking at the timer and it was like we've been going on for 2.5 hours. It's going to be killer to timestamp, but it was still good. It was still a good episode.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, any more future? I mean, I guess just as we get if we get bigger, right? As we get bigger, we'll be able to have more guests because like we can probably reach out to other content creators for them to
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. Mhm. I
So
think
we'll
the
probably
more guests you have on as well, the more guests you attract. Because if like people
yeah
look at the podcast and say, oh, they've had these different people on, it kind of seems more appealing rather than just, oh, it's just these two guys on their own all the time. So
yeah
yeah.
yeah. Um,
I think I don't really
well
count as a guest anymore. I'm here too often to be a guest.
yeah, you were a
So
guest for like the first few times, but
yeah,
then
and then
you're pretty much part
yeah.
now of the
So I'm
podcast.
no longer really
So
like, it's no longer like, oh, featuring Eli Turp. It's kind of just like, oh yeah, Eli's back. Yeah, that's it.
the first
You know,
thing was you and Judah, wasn't it? It was
mm,
like interviewing a Nintendo
music
music
producer. Yeah,
producer,
I think that's
and now
interesting. Yeah,
yeah, I
and
mean,
then
and that's a way title now. It's just featuring Eli.
yeah, back then it was a big deal. Like, oh, this
That's what
guy
it was.
makes
Yeah.
Nintendo music. Let's talk to him. And now it's like, it's just Eli. You
Does
know, it's just him.
Does Beth still count as a guest? She's been on quite a bit.
That's just like what, 3 times. That's fine. And because
Do you
it's
think
spread out
she's
as well. Because I was like,
yeah
I'm not here all the time, but I'm here like every few months, really.
yeah?
So
And you're always like the one that if one of us isn't available, you're like you can now for instance.
yeah, yeah. And I've kind of been hired, or voluntarily hired in a way, where like I still do work behind the scenes for the podcast in a
Yeah
way.
yeah.
So I'm less of a guest and more of just a guy who is
He
here,
said
who works
Judah
here.
said because like for a while we had like a streak of not knowing how to fix Judah's mic.
Yeah,
And
I gave him
you
the
apparently
answer.
he told me you were saying like oh the mic quality this that and the other.
Mm. I was, because because I have to
Apparently you
listen.
get
I listen
really
to all your
like
episodes because I have to
yeah
put
yeah
it on the Discord and stuff, and I listened to it all, and I was just hearing his mic quality drop every week, and I was telling him like, bro, what's going on? You sound crap. Like I don't want to listen to this, but I have to anyway. But then it was like, oh, it's not me, it's my computer. I was like, no, it's your microphone.
it is OBS because you have to like tweak it like to if
The
you
thing
don't
is,
tweak your mic
he kept touching it and tweaking it and making it worse. And so I
really
sat him down so many times and I texted him these long paragraphs saying, bro, just do this. You don't need all these filters on your mic. Just get rid of all of them and just put a gain filter on and your mic is fine. He was putting these like bass boosting things and all sorts. I'm like,
Bass
he was touching too many settings. And I was saying, bro, just delete it all, start fresh, put the gain on, leave it.
did
That's
he do
all you
that?
need. No,
I think
A few weeks
Oh,
later, he then did it when I told him again, um, and then
well,
now he's finally back to
and
sounding
now it's
normal.
fine, yeah. Because I remember we had like we had a good episode where we talked about a pre-order bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you listen to that one? And then we talked about Arc Evolved as well.
Mm.
We had like because I was like, I want this. Because I mean, did you see the Paper Mario pre-order bundle?
I think I did. Yeah, yeah.
It's really it was cool. It was like a stage, like a battle stage, made out of like cardboard.
I don't know. It rings a bell, but I can't recall. No.
It's really cool, but apparently
Mm.
they've now cancelled the pre-order bonuses. So I don't know if you
Oh,
can.
well, okay.
I mean, yeah, they might still. Hopefully I can get one like on resale or something. I don't know,
Maybe, maybe.
um, but
No,
yeah,
but
no.
with
That episode was like really good, and then he said like the video's out or the episode's out and ready to timestamp. Let me know what you think honestly about the mic quality, and like mine was okay, right?
mm,
Because I was on like the other end of OBS. Obviously, OBS wasn't interfering with my mic. But then his was like, how do you explain it? It's like I don't know. It's just really like that sort of.
yeah, yeah. It sounded like he was underwater or something, or just like I don't know. It's like in your head. It's like speaking from
And
inside
it
your
was really
skull.
strange. It was really like
Yeah.
infuriating for us because we're saying like we know that you've got a good mic. That's not the issue.
The thing is, I think sometimes it was also his Wi-Fi, because there was a couple of
Ah, yeah,
episodes where
yeah.
his Wi-Fi messed up, and then he sounded like he was glitching all over the
I had
place.
to do a solo episode one time, not because he wasn't available, but literally because
Yes, yeah.
his Wi-Fi was at 0.5 megabits per second. But
He couldn't even join a
um,
Discord call. Yeah.
oh yeah, no, he joined the Discord call and like we were both like I was glitching out from his end, but then he was glitching out from my end, and then he did
Right.
a test
Yeah.
on his Wi-Fi and it was
Yeah.
terrible. But but right, but
Of course, we
yeah,
talk about
no,
bad Wi-Fi, and then my Wi-Fi just dies. Like,
yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, no. Back to the question.
oh yeah, the
I think
question.
we've
Yeah.
answered it. I think we've answered it like quite well. I mean, we can't really say what's in the far future, just for like, you know.
Mm. But I guess the near future is more guests, sponsors, hopefully maybe, and then
Yeah,
like some
yeah,
special
sponsors. I mean,
videos. Yeah.
we've been in contact
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
with a few, haven't we?
Mm.
So we'll probably one week you'll probably hear like the. Oh yeah, that's the thing as well. If we get a sponsor, will it be in the same part as the ad break? So it'll be me first and then the sponsor, or the sponsor and then me. I don't know.
I think we
Will it
said
be
like
two ads in the ad
we'd
break?
put it in the ad break, yeah, but we'd also have to say it elsewhere as well, like earlier on in the video. I mean, in the
Well,
episode.
yeah, because some people might click off before the
Yeah,
ad
yeah,
break because
yeah.
it's near the very end. So,
Really, they'd want to
um,
put it in like the most listened part of the episode,
yeah, we
so we'd have to try
can
and
we
do that.
check that? Can we check what the most listened part
I think
is?
you can on Spotify and on YouTube, not on Apple or like anywhere else.
Well,
But at
Spotify and
least,
YouTube will. I think Spotify we check on Spotify because our YouTube like podcast wise isn't as popular as
yeah,
Spotify.
yeah,
Most people listen to it on Spotify, but
mm,
so that's probably where we check that sort of stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think we've answered that question
Mm-hmm.
effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Made the
Yeah.
listener want to listen on.
Hopefully, yeah.
Um,
More
yeah,
guests, more
but yeah,
shows, more everything. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, that is the end of the episode. I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been a pretty good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah,
Some good
please
topics
send
today. Yeah.
in. Yeah, please send in your questions and comments to jlsgaming135@gmail.com. Please subscribe or follow us on whatever platform you're listening from and leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, as this will help us out greatly and get the podcast around. Socials, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, website, and Discord will all be down in the description. Until then, it's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me.